Rachel po.
Angeli po.
Jessica po, sir.
Mary.
Hello.
So, yung interview po namin about yung sa career nyo po, yung current career nyo po sa internet sphere. So, sir, can you give us a brief background po tungkol sa inyo?
Yeah, my name is Vince.wmv. I moved to the Philippines about when I was younger. Well, I was born in the States, but when I was younger, I lived here, so I learned how to speak Tagalog a little bit when I was younger. Then I moved back here officially about over 2 years ago. Well, not officially, sort of on vacation, but one thing led to another. I started having fun. I love writing, so I was writing for my website called wheninmanila.com. It did really well. I was getting a lot of views and whatnot. So, and I kept getting invited to all these cool events, meeting cool people. I love meeting people, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll just stay in the Philippines then, have fun. One thing led to another. I met DJ Angel, who said I should try radio. I didn't really think I would be a radio DJ ever before, but she introduced me to radio. They hired me on the spot. I fell in love with radio as well on the spot, so I'm like, oh, great, I'm having fun. I'll stay a little bit longer. So I keep extending my vacation to stay here in the Philippines. But yeah, pretty much that's how it started and how I got into radio.
So, sir, let's go to vlogging po. Yung sa website nyo po, yung When in Manila. Kailan po ba kayo nagsimulang mag-vlog? Magbasa, magsulat ng vlog?
I started writing when I was about, I think, 2 years old. I think my mom taught me. I'm joking, tough crowd. But I started writing. I just like writing. It's a way to express myself. And when I came back to the Philippines, I was sharing my stories with my friends in San Diego. Because my party stories. It started out just my drunken stories, like, oh my God, you need to try this drink and that drink, and they were supportive, so they kept commenting, and it was fun to write. So eventually, from the saying "When in Rome, do as the Romans do," we came up with the website "When in Manila." Here are the things to do. Start promoting the Philippines in a way as well. So that's where that started.
So how far na po yung nararating ng When in Manila?
Every day I get invited to about a dozen events, and today I have 80 writers under me, so I just send them to the different events. I've been invited to, I just sent a writer to, I went myself before, now I sent a writer to El Nido, Palawan, all expense paid, to write about it. I've been invited to Hong Kong Disneyland. I stayed at their suite. I got to meet Mickey Mouse. I got to meet, I'm getting invited to Hong Kong Disneyland, I'm getting invited to all these different provinces. I sent a writer to Malaysia. I have writers from all over the world who have written about Vegas, about Kota Kinabalu, about Vietnam, about Manila, of course, about different parts of the Philippines, and they just like sharing their stories. And I'm pretty much now just the editor of When in Manila now. But yeah, so I'd like to say we've gone a long way. Also, and we started 2010, and that year, well, end of 2009. We started. And 2010, we won the award as the #1 emerging influential blog. So it was a big honor. And when Manila's doing, I'd like to say, very nicely, because I really didn't know what I was going to do. It was more just me sharing stories, but one thing led to another.
Sir, is blogging really your interest?
Yeah, now I'd say, yeah. I like writing, so it's a great way to express myself without having to write for a editor who's going to change all your work and stuff like that. You're pretty much uncensored online and can express your stuff any way you want. So yeah, I like blogging.
Sir, what are your inspiration in writing your blog?
It's more sharing. I like sharing. I like telling stories. I'm a storyteller. I think that's why also it translates to radio a bit, because makwento ako. So, something crazy happens. I know I exaggerate when I tell stories, but I like telling stories. So that's why I like blogging, because I'm able to share stuff. So sometimes, like, let's say I try really good food. Like, I love telling my friends, oh my God, you should go to this restaurant. Grabe, ang sarap ng ano nila. So now I can do that on the blog, because I went to a fun place. Oh, you should try this. Like a few weeks ago, I got to check out Fuerza Bruta. It's an Argentinian event. Theater performance, I guess that's the way to describe it. They came to Manila. I got to experience it on premiere night. I was invited by them, and yeah, I was able to share the story, how fun that was. You guys should go see it, things like that. Also, I got to see Charlie Brown, the play. Again, I got to share my thoughts on that, my comments, and get to share that the play is happening. And in fact, this morning we got to interview Wong Fu Productions from the U.S. Were you guys able to take a picture with them?
No, sir.
You can't be shy. You should get what you want. Even people say no, tell them, oh, you should say, like, when they say you can't go inside, say, oh no, I talked with Vince. Can you ask him?
Sorry.
Yeah, no, not to me, but for you, because people are always gonna say no to you. never take no from anyone. Never take a no as an answer. Sorry, that's my advice.
Sir, how often do you read and write plans? Every day.
Pretty much every day. I don't always write my own blogs now, but I edit every day because every day one of my writers, again I have 80 writers and growing, someone turns in a story. Like, hey Vince, I went to this restaurant. Look at this. Hey Vince, I went to this event. Vince, I met this person. I interviewed them. So every day I'm getting articles. I edit them. Most of them. Some of my writers, I promote them to senior writers. That's when I don't need to edit their stuff anymore. They're great writers. They take great photographs, etc. They post their own stuff. They don't need my permission.
Eh, sir, para naman po doon sa mga nag-uumpisa pa lang po mag-vlog, ano po yung mga tips na kayo give?
Learn a little bit of SEO, but the main thing is just write. Just write what you enjoy and write every day. It has to be every day. At a minimum 5 days a week, I'd say. Maybe 4. But pretty much write every day. Even just a short, maybe today you saw a funny picture of the Angelina Jolie leg meme. Post it on your blog. Oh, did you see this one? Ha ha ha, funny. And that's your post for a day. Even just so short as that, but write every day. Something every day. It has to keep updating.
So, yung sa young age po ngayon, marami na po kayo nakamit, naging number 1 vlogger, mga ganun po. Ano po ba yung pinaka-secrets nyo sa pagiging successful?
Just never turning down opportunities. Never take no for an answer. So someone says, no, you can't go here. I say, you find a way. So, like when Wong Fu Productions was coming, I didn't know who to talk to. But, you go online, because everything's online. You can research online. So if you really want something, you'll find a way to get it. So slowly but surely, we started getting more exclusive interviews. I got to interview JoJo when she came here one-on-one in her hotel room. So slowly but surely, when you want something and you really work hard for it and you don't take no for an answer, the universe will help you out too.
Sir, aside from doon sa mga ginagawa niyo na po ngayon, sa kabila po ng marami, meron pa po ba kayong mga bagay na gustong gawin?
Megan Fox. I'm joking. Sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. For now, I love what I do. So of course, I always strive for more. So yeah, I'd like to do more. Nothing specific right now. But yeah, with radio DJing, I will be starting a podcast as well soon. I did TV hosting before. I would love to try that again if opportunity arises. But yeah.
Sir, last question. Ano define success po?
Success is preparation meeting opportunity. It means you don't know when opportunities will come, but you keep preparing. So let's say you want to be a great writer. Every day you write a little, you read about writing, you read about journalism, you read about great journalists in the past. Because one day, all of a sudden, you don't know, accidentally, maybe you're in an elevator with the editor-in-chief of CNN or the boss of CNN. Accident. And you tell them, oh, hey, I'm a journalist. And she said, oh, we're looking for a journalist right now. We have an opening. And she says to you, where have you written before? And you say, oh, I've never written for anything. Because you didn't prepare. Because you never contributed to magazines. You never turned in papers to newspaper. Turned in articles to newspaper. You never tried. You never prepared. So you just keep preparing, and you never know when the opportunity comes. So that's what success is. You keep preparing, and when the opportunity comes and you're prepared, you will be successful.